Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is up, everyone? So here's the cool part, right? I hit a key. So last time we played Hogwarts Legacy was like 97 days ago. For one, I had a beard. It's gone. I'm now Mr. Clean in the flesh. For two, last time all I could use was a mouse. But guess what? We are now on controller. So that's what we're gonna do. We're in the Hufflepuff common room, and we're gonna see what the next story involves. Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go, baby. All right, starting it up. I forgot where I was, to be honest, but we'll get there. Oh yeah, find your common room. Oh man, is that how? I might have to switch that up a little bit. Can I switch that up? Camera sensitivity. Let's move up like that. Let's see how that does. That's okay.
What?
Alright, so I need to remember Revelio.
Revelio.
Okay, cool. So maybe when you do this in here. Nothing really, okay. There's something in there though.
Revelio.
What's up, Carson? Kind of confused what I have to do with this. Can I go in other rooms? Oh, I can.
Revelio.
So these are the other rooms. Oh, there's a chest right there. Excuse me, that's disgusting. I just got... Man, I just got done being sick. That's disgusting, guys. I'm sorry. If anyone's wondering, I'm drinking Sundrop.
Revelio.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
What's this? I do get nervous when the owls fly into the room. Yes, it is.
We have the most
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes.
Nothing
I'm just
at
a bit
all. I
distracted.
was just doing weird
Letter
things.
from
And
my
I can play with
uncle.
my controller now?
So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one
Yeah,
is
I
true.
was.
Not the typical start to a new school.
That's
Bro, I look like my
dreadful.
player now,
Well,
bro.
I'm
Look
glad
at
you
that.
made it here alive.
Let's go.
Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush.
I think it was just
Nothing to worry
because
about.
my controller wasn't set right.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Mr. Clean in the game, baby. Yo, what that no say?
Peeves was in a mood the other day.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you,
Why would
Arthur.
you keep him
And
talking?
Good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I need a footstool.
Revelio.
There you are. There you are. Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, Presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the Ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
I do.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Pretty much.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Let's go, homie. So I wonder if she's related to Ron.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic,
Revelio.
educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Give me an apple.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Okay. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, now I've got that. Okay.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly.
Revelio.
from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become
Professor
warriors.
Weasley?
Fortunately,
maybe.
we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge
What
of our
makes you think
students'
that?
education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create
I was
additional
cold,
assignments
but as soon as I
for you
turned that fan
outside
off,
of class.
I was
You'll be up to
immediately hot
speed in
here.
no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and...
Well, yeah, Carson, what makes you think
I
that, bro?
shouldn't say more.
Exploring
I'm excited to know.
ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Oh, there we go.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your
Oh,
ears
yeah, I
must
could
have
see
been
that.
burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see that. That's fair.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me.
I am
As I'll be
uncomfortable in
using
this
it to
chair.
keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more
wonder.
about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I'm still here, just right here, lighting a candle. Because, you know, vibes. Vibes are important. If you don't have the vibes, you don't know the time. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, I had a wedgie. Okay, let's see.
Revelio.
I haven't been feeling
I ain't talking to you.
Revelio.
At least you didn't do what that person.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Whoa,
And
camera's
you.
buzzing.
I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies.
I'm
Did
very
I hear
blurry.
you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
There we go.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Hey, finally. Quest complete. I don't get it. What?
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Level 2 lock, okay.
I'm sure he's in at the moment. Master, we'll be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Revelio.
So this game really wants you to do the Revelio, I found out.
This is where they
I wonder what this is.
If you put a foot wrong,
Revelio.
well, there's a rather foul.
Yeah.
Alright, let's follow the quest here, guys. There's a scroll!
Revelio.
Are these ghosts dancing? Yeah.
Clearly has no interest.
Revelio.
This is the first year my siblings and I have
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Oh, I'm just using a
To the wise,
regular
age
Xbox
matters
controller.
very little.
Nothing special.
Today we will review a spell
Welcome
that
to
has
the stream.
saved me
Appreciate
from
it.
death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Haha.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
PC, yeah.
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
So Carson, what's your... I've got multi-chat on, so I can see Twitch and Facebook. So I have someone talking to me on Twitch, even though you're on Facebook. Alright. Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbols. Okay.
Levioso.
Yeah, Facebook, YouTube, and
Now, let's
Twitch.
try something a little larger.
Got it. Yep. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I appreciate it.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Alright, break through the yellow shells with control spells like the Levioso spell, Levioso.
Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Interesting.
Levioso. This should be easy. Protego. Protego. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all the students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
That smirk. He has my smirk.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things
Carson,
from
you see that?
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
What we got in here? Oh, level 2 lock probably, huh? How did I know?
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I'll talk
Nice
to you now.
work.
Oh, okay, I'll talk to you now.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat, or it was. Never used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Interested.
Revelio.
Gotta go to Charms class.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Revelio.
feel like that's something. Nope, it's not.
I'd love to have a house.
Revelio.
Whoa, what?
Revelio.
I want that chest over
How
there.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, there's a chest here too. Okay. Level 1 lock. Can I go in here? I can. What is this?
Revelio.
Huh. Yeah, they do move. Yeah. You ever watch the movies, Carson?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us.
Tom's class.
Here, behind you.
Totally
There is
recommend.
an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am
Girl,
Nettie.
this candle smells amazing.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alrighty. New spell. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
We're going outside for a spot of fresh air. How about that, folks?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, that's it! Not to worry.
Oh, it's a game. Okay, 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 okay.
Excellent control there.
30? Okay, 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 okay.
Splendid!
I mean, I get it now.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
I ain't gonna beat this girl.
Accio.
Look at me.
That's it.
Let us see this.
Bro, she's a perfectionist.
That is how it's done.
No! No!
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this.
Knock it off.
There we go.
Yeah, you won. I mean...
How do I come back to that?
Accio.
Bro, be cheating.
Nicely done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Hey, you can't get perfect now, girl.
Phew.
Accio.
Oh, that was an execution. Let us see this. Yes! Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Easy, GG.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Easy, GG. Oh, what? We're gonna
Class
cut
is
it off an
dismissed.
hour
Gather
again.
your
Is that
things
what
on
we
the
should
way
do? Hour per time.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
You
If
wanted
you're
to
so
speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right. Well, I would say this is a good ending point for the part 2 of Harry Potter Legacy with me, Dadis Bald. So I'm going to end the stream here. Please catch me next time when we do go live. I don't know when that's going to be because today is Tuesday. I am off next Friday, but I've got a busy weekend. So I will be live as soon as I can. We will catch up after this point here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all and continue to be a bald one. That was lame. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh my gosh. That made me feel so awkward. Bye!